Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today we're reviewing another icon. It's a mid-icon. It does have an SBC out and the mid-icon pack has just come out as well. So maybe you've got it from that. Maybe you're thinking of doing the SBC. Jack's joining me, going to ask me some questions. It's Best that we're reviewing today. Middle George Best. Jack, take it away.
Robbie. I love George Best. He's a bit of a fan favourite. Obviously, his SBC a few years ago was very cheap to complete for the player that he was. And ever since then, I think everyone has had a bit of a soft spot. So, here we go, Rob. Is he the best player you've used so far?
Ooh, he's not the best player I've used, but he's up there. He's
That's
top
fair.
5.
You've used some big boys, to be fair, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to ask, because his stats are pretty, they're definitely upper tier. They are top tier. You've got a lot of like low to mid 90s in there.
Yeah.
For a card, Rob, that from scratch only costs 600k.
And that's slightly inflated as well due to the SBC. Yeah. I think it was around, when it first came out, I think it was like just less than 500, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a pretty good price for a card. So basically, it was about 500k, Rob.
Yeah.
Is he worth it? I think that's the biggest question people are going to be asking, obviously.
Yeah.
With the SBC being out for about another 24 days, there's plenty of time to grind towards it. Is he worth it, Rob? Is he worth it? What did you like about him?
I definitely think he could be worth it. He's one that, if Team of the Year comes out in the next 24 days and we've got a chance to rip our safe packs, duplicate fodder, I'm looking towards him, honestly, I am. For that price, I don't think it's bad at all. He's cheaper than Vinicius, and everything's better other than his pace. I mean, it is a lot.
Skills.
There's 9 pace, but, and the 5-star obviously as well, but I think it's a really good price. He is an icon, he links to everyone. Obviously, his strong links aren't the best, he's Northern Irish. But other than that, like, he's going to link to everyone. Even if you play him on 7 chem at centre mid or something, just to get everyone in, like, it's a really good option. I think it's probably, to my knowledge, the best icon SBC we've had in terms of value.
Definitely. I agree with that. What's the best thing? What's impressed you most about the card, Rob, since picking him up?
It's got to be his shooting, man. His shooting is so good. It's one of them where you notice that it is top tier. Do you know what I mean? It's not someone.
It really does feel different.
It does.
You kind of not your cheat beast, but you've got like your A tier, then you've got your S tier. You've got your superstars up there, and George Best is definitely one of those. I can imagine.
Absolutely is. Yeah, it just finishes everything. Right foot, left foot. Devastating. He didn't struggle at all to finish, which is, unsurprising really. He has got 93 finishing.
I was going to say, it's not bad stats. They're all very well rounded. It's not. Yeah. I think sometimes, like cards like this, there's like a glaring weakness to them. Yeah. And you're like, it doesn't kill the card, but it kind of detracts away from them. One thing that could detract, Robbie, is something that I actually have got quite an agenda against. Stamina.
That is probably one of his only negatives, I'll be honest with you. It is. I'm not saying it's an absolute issue that he's a non-starter, but you will find yourself having to sub him off a lot of the time.
It's a shame, really, because it's somewhat stupid, because his baby's got 86 stamina.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And then his prime has 87, but this one has 78.
Yeah.
It's like they got the numbers the wrong way around.
Yeah. I don't know what years this is from, whether this is when he started binge drinking,
fagging, having a drink, and shagging a model or something. He's a bit tired afterwards.
Exactly.
This universe.
It must be. Yeah.
That's the only logical explanation. Prime icon moments, George Best, shagging a model with shit stamina.
That'd be a good dynamic pick, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's shit stamina during shagging. Story of my life. Anyway, Rob.
Yes.
His passing is a weird one. He's got more long passing than short passing.
It's unusual, isn't it?
Often. What was his passing like? Was he, where did you play him? Did you play him striker? Did you play him cam? And
go on.
If so, if he did play him cam, what was his, was that his best position?
I played him at striker, actually.
Okay. Yeah, to be honest, it doesn't surprise me. How do you think he'd do it, Cam? Do you think he'd be a bit wasted there, or do you think striker is his?
I think he'd definitely do a job there. If you've got 2 out-and-out strikers already, so you've got I don't know, like an Mbappe and a Ginola or something like that.
Yes.
I'd say he'd definitely slot in at cam. I think if you are using someone at cam, you want their long passing to be higher than their short passing. That's my personal preference. It's short passing. The thing with short passing is it's easy to do. Anyone can pass a ball short, can't they?
Whereas, if you just do a driven pass anyway, it's always sound. So.
Yeah, I mean, you don't struggle to do big switch balls with centre-backs with 54 passing, so you're not going to struggle. His long passing was really, really good. A lot of times holding up with him, playing like a through ball to Aouar running from centre mid or to Neymar running from Cam. It just worked a treat, honestly. Very, very good passing. I think 83's low bun a little bit. The short passing does bring it down, but I don't think it's that important at all, to be honest with you.
Chem style, did you use on him, Rob?
I used a Hawk. Just because I bought him with a Hawk, and I wasn't planning on keeping him. It was just for the review.
Yeah.
So I did buy him. I've not done the SBC yet.
I don't think it's the worst one. I suppose if you're using him Cam, I might be tempted to use an engine, maybe.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what I'd use on him actually. It's kind of one of those cards where you've got a lot of options. There's not really a bad choice.
I think Hunter's probably a good option as well. Obviously, get the pace to 99.
Pace. What was his pace like, Rob?
He felt really fast. Like, I know sometimes 90 pace is a weird one, isn't it? Where some players feel fast with it and some players are a bit not.
I know what you mean. It seems to come down to like the dribbling stats and the body type and a few different things. Really, it's one of those, isn't it? So, would you say he is like breakaway fast or kind of like does the job
he
fast?
Can break
how
away,
would you? This is a good one because I know a lot of people have used him. How does he compare to Neymar in terms of pace?
Very similar. I'd probably say about the same, to be honest with you.
Okay, so not like okay.
Yeah, it's a good pace split as well. It's not too ridiculous. You've like 92 acceleration, 89 sprint speed. You can get on board with it, get a chem style on it if you believe they do anything. I think they do a little bit, not as much as they possibly say, but he's not.
We've all got we've got some very tinfoil hat theories.
Yeah, there's tinfoil under this cap here.
Yeah, I've definitely got some just literally implanted into my scalp. I'm that much of a conspiracy theorist, but. We've not spoken about his dribbling, Rob.
We've not, no. And it's probably one of the best things about him.
Yeah. Go on, tell me.
It's
regale
me.
It
is really good. He's got 91 agility, 88 balance. I mean, I think those, particularly agility, I think is a really important one. 93 composure, though, is huge. It is a dribbling stat, but to me, it's more shooting, to my knowledge.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But 93 ball control, 94 dribbling in game. Insane. He's got the lean body type as well. You just know this man is going to be very, very responsive.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite as good as Garincha, if you've not seen the prime player review that we did of Garincha, but it's not too far off, Jack. Honestly, really, really good dribbling. I think this is a card that I don't think you should be put off of doing the SBC. If Team of the Year comes out before he expires, I think you could potentially look his way. He gets the links.
Mine. He could smile at me.
Yeah. He's an United legend
after all, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, big time. So, Rob, I suppose as we get onto the end card, the question I want to ask is when you die and you get laid to rest, do you want to go on the piss with Georgie Best?
I do want to go on the piss with Georgie Best. I do absolutely do. That would be a bit of a laugh, wouldn't it, to be fair?
It would. I can imagine him to be an amazing guy to hang out with. Yeah. So shame he died so early.
Yeah.
On a somber note.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly on. What did you give him in rating in teams of FIFA, Robbie? I'll tell the important stuff, for God's sake.
I gave him a 9.6 out of 10. I think that's pretty good. I don't know what.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So he's letting down. Obviously, no 5-star in either of the two.
Yeah.
I
feel like that's always one thing that's kind of let George Best down. In the more obviously he was really meta a few years ago, wasn't he? In terms of pro status,
skills have really come into their own.
Yeah,
really.
If his prime had 5-star skills,
it'd be
he
$1
would
million
be
more coins.
So expensive. Yeah.
But yeah, he is really good. Obviously, the skills, weak foot. I mean, they're 4-star. They're not bad, but they're not a 5. And then the stamina. I'm not saying it's a card killer, but you don't want to bring one of your star players off. It will upset me every time I have to do it, but sometimes you just have to when they're dying, like with 42 fitness or whatever in the last couple of minutes, especially in extra time. He's not going to make it.
He's dusted. Yeah. You do, like you say. Sometimes it's one of those things that you just hope that they can make the impact in the time that they are on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, this FIFA particularly, people are rage quitting more and more with champs being as it is.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad in previous years where everyone would sweat out the full 90, 120 minutes. Try and get some goals early on with him, try and make him rage quit. But if you are going the full length, he's gonna be dying on his arse,
Fair play to him. Value for coins. I mean, I suppose this kind of goes towards if you've done if you think about doing the SBC as well, Rob.
Yeah. Value for coins. If you're buying them off the market, I'll say a 7.
Okay. I mean, 630-ish, give or take, around, 600, 700.
He is a top-tier icon, really.
He is, yeah.
If you're doing the SBC, I'm going to say an 8. Purely because it's 100k cheaper once fodder goes down. If it goes down, I assume it will. Particularly when Team of the Year comes out and whatnot. And I assume you've got untradeable fodder if you've not done the icon swaps fodder packs yet. You can do this guy easily. Like, he's not too differently priced from that new Aubameyang, which I think is quite overpriced, I'll be honest.
It's definitely overpriced, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's genuinely a really good price for a middle George Best in January. 500k when fodder's it is. Like, normal sort of price.
Normal price.
Yeah. I think that's a steal. I really do.
I'd agree with that, Rob. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Just completely. It does look like a really attractive SBC. Not just himself, but, like you say, the price. It seems like it's a fair price. You know what I mean? It's not like... It's not one that you're looking at like, whoa, that's so expensive. No. Whoa, that's too cheap. You're just like, you know what? Fair play. That's
for a
probably
change,
about right.
It's actually cheaper than his market price, which icon SBCs seldom are, which is nice. Chem style. Again, it's up in the air, like Jack said. Engine, if you're playing him cam. Hunter, if you want the max pace, or Hawk, if you want a little bit of extra strength, get him into the 70s, which can't be sniffed on.
It's not to be sniffed at.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. 71 aggression, you're like, okay. Yeah. You know, it's not a non-number. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's enough to be like, okay, that's actually decent.
I tell you that. Well, actually, his pressing from the front was really good. 57 defending for a striker.
It's not bad, is it?
Solid.
Yeah, 63. Like, it's not. Listen, we're not saying it's good, but it's better than 0.
Exactly. He can. He's agile. He's fast. He's gonna win you the ball back up top, and he's got the ability to play a pass, play it off, hold it up. He's gonna do a job. Links. I mean,
Brendan Rodgers.
I'm just gonna put Johnny Evans in form.
Johnny Evans?
Yeah.
It's got to be,
but yeah, he literally links to anyone. There's hardly any Northern Ireland player, so I'll put Johnny Evans in for the memes.
Yeah, you've got...
I mean, he works really well. Yeah, Craig Cathcart, Brendan Rodgers managing, Stuart Dallas.
Yeah.
A few people.
Stephen Davis got 39 pace now for Rangers.
You can't argue with that, can you, at all?
No. There you go, that's some base for you, lads.
Yeah, but if you do want someone to link him with, like Neymar and Mbappe, he works very well with them. That's who I used him with.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine that, indeed. Any final words, Robbie, on the legend himself?
The best icon SBC, that's what I'll say.
There we go. That's probably what will title the video. Yeah. Anyway, lads, if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below. Honestly, it helps us so much in getting the videos discovered. Leave a subscription as well. I'm about to say liking. Subscribe down below. Hit the bell notification. The growth has been crazy. We've got about 100 subs in the last few days, which is just nuts.
Yeah. On the road to 2K.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for Team of the Year. Going to be content coming out of our arse. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Until next time, hope you enjoyed the video. I've been Jack.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backpage Gaming. We will see you in the next one.
See you later.